You were out there before the sun rises, old sneakers on dreams in your stride. Breathing deep, just taking it slow. Rain or shine, you still show. Maybe it ain't fair.
The Revolution is a budget line from Nike that started as a minimalist model. Up to the 6th version, it was lightweight with minimal cushion. But in the 7th edition, they added a little cushion, though it still had a very firm ride. In this latest version, the Revolution 8, they've added even more cushion and a comfy insole that makes this a more comfortable shoe. In this video, I will take you through all the features and updates to help you determine whether this one is worth your investment. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I remain your man, Dr. CY, the running doc, your sure plug for the best value for money running shoes. The good news is that the quality, finishing, and overall comfort are improved in this new version, yet it has remained at the same price as the previous one, $70 US. Kudos to Nike for not hiking the price as many brands are doing now. Plus, this shoe also has multiple colorways for you to choose from. And this latest version is easily the best looking of the lot. Now, let me take you through all the details, starting from the upper. This upper is double layered. You can see an outer mesh and an inner sock liner. It is soft and flexible and quite breathable. A thin TPU overlay reinforces the toe guard and continues round the rest of the shoe, adding both strength and design. Notice thick padding around the collar and the heel counter for a plush feel around the ankle. This is complemented by a thick and soft tongue that gives nice comfort under the laces, completing the ankle comfort. The tongue is fully gusseted, being sewn onto the inner sock liner that continues into the toe box. Enough of Nike branding on this one, on the toe box, the tongue, and on both sides. Moving on to the midsole now, there is not a lot of information on the Nike website. The foam is unnamed, but it feels like an EVA foam. The stack is also not on the website, but by comparison, I would say 28 to 30 millimeters and 8 to 10 millimeter heel to toe drop also. This midsole is rather soft and surprisingly bouncy, much better than what we got in the Revolution 7. If you look in here, you see that the insole is gummed to the midsole, but it is quite thick and soft, giving very nice underfoot feel. The outsole is very thick rubber with nice coverage, and it's got this waffle pattern that can also do well on light trails. It has a transverse groove in the forefoot to improve flexibility. The traction is great on dry pavement. So let's talk feet. For me, they fit a little snug in my usual size, EU45 or US 11. For walking, they are pretty okay. But for running, I might consider going half a size up if you want to run more comfortably in this. You can see the tip of my toes are here, almost grazing the tip of the shoe. The fitting is close to the fitting of the Revolution 6. The only difference is that this one has a more roomy toe box, pretty okay. What I did today was to run in them in my very thin socks and they were okay. But if I put on a thick socks, like if you want to run in them in cold areas, they become quite snug. Lockdown is excellent both in the midfoot and in the heel. No heel slip at all. The lace length is optimal. And then notice that these shoes have provision for the runner's knot, unlike the Revolution 7. On the scale, they weigh 305 grams in size 11. Just 5 grams heavier than the last version, but they are still within the average weight for most daily trainers at this size. On the feet, they feel very light. Now let's talk ride. How does it actually feel running in these shoes? Well, for one, the new shoes have improved cushion. They were surprisingly decently cushioned, especially when he's striking. The foam compressed well and rebound nicely too, giving a nice response at toe off. They are not soft like the Nimbus or the Vomero, rather like a lower stack Infinity Run 4. I found them decently comfortable. If you are not a heavy runner, you just might enjoy this one. The insole contributed well to the underfoot comfort. Now, if you take a good look at this, you notice that it's got a nice heel bevel here and also a modest rocker in the forefoot, so transitions are pretty smooth. In terms of pace, I found them light and quite snappy. Up to 10K, I feel they will be okay. These shoes were also stable. There's a TPU insert in the heel here. This midsole also has sidewalls, that kind of cup the foot, coupled with the midfoam also not being too soft, improving that heel stability. The arch support is just subtle. Overall, I will say this is the best version of this model yet. It looks better, It feels better and is faster. And above all, it still sells at $70 US. I think Nike has done well with this budget shoe upgrade. For its price, this is a decent one. Thanks for watching, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel for more videos. Let me see you in the next one.